All right, I am testing this out testing this out on StreamYard to see if this works. I'm on my phone and just seeing if this works at all. I don't know how long this will work, but yeah, I figured I would test it on StreamYard and see what happens. Figure, why not? I've never used much of StreamYard, so I don't even know how to see comments or such. Oh, okay, see, I see Tony there. Tony Soprano. I see John Wick. At least you had John Wick on here. That's cool. Hi 02. Again, trying this StreamYard. I think I tried it once a year or so ago, and I'm trying this on my phone. Hello, Tyler Dunbar. Hey, Michael. I don't know how long this will work. Again, I'm on my phone, so we'll see what happens. I mean, if it works for 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes better than usual. Hey, Ted. Nice, you have a Ninja Turtle avatar. Is that Leo? Ted Z Tube. Thank you, 02. I appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the kind words. And for people popping in, I'm just testing this out using StreamYard, and we'll see what happens with this. And of course, you tell I'm on my phone. I don't even know what to talk about. Hey, Gonzalo. Pretty much saying hi to everybody. Hello, Meadowland. If I stop moving the phone. There we go. Hey, Jose Ballard. Again, just testing this out. Hey, Four Master Yoda. I'll probably be repeating the same thing. Again, I'm testing out StreamYard. I'm on my phone. Again, I don't know if this will work. This might work for only another 5 minutes. So I say that so if I disappear, you know what happened. It wasn't because of me. It wasn't me, as the song says. It wasn't me. So what's going on in the world today of movies? Not much of shit. See, I did not get into Sopranos, not because I didn't like it, Tony. I've seen, I think, the first episode. I didn't mind it. But the new Sopranos sucked. So what was bad about it as a guy who knows nothing about Sopranos? Venom 2, no. No one's requested it. Which I'm sure will suck. Because how can you make a Carnage film PG-13? I mean, a Carnage film PG-13, that's whack as shit. That already is an automatic fail. And the first Venom wasn't a good movie, in my opinion. I thought the first Venom is a shitty comedy. I don't have any 4K movies because I don't have a 4K player. I just have regular old Blu-ray. Yeah, Sony has no balls. They were taking the divorce just like Linda Hamilton took James Cameron's balls when they got divorced. That's why he makes shitty fucking movies now. Again, Linda Hamilton stole his balls in the divorce. That's why the last film he did was worth a shit was True Lies. That's cool, Jose. Hi, Belinda. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Again, for the people that came in, I'm just testing the StreamYard thing out. I don't know how long it will work on the phone. It could be for 5 more minutes, but hey. Silverwave, I did streams like years ago. Here's the thing. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I have satellite internet. If you don't know, satellite internet is the worst internet you can get. It's pretty much this era of dial-up. I'm able to sustain uploading videos, but just basically it's a lot harder. But stream, anytime I tried it directly from YouTube, it would stop. And again, StreamYard, I can't believe it's lasted 5 minutes because when I try to stream on YouTube, it lasts 30 seconds. And just because the internet's not that good. Yeah, Carnage, PG-13, what the fuck is the point? Why make a Carnage movie? There's no fucking point. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of problems. Just beware, everyone. There's going to be a shitload of problems and freezing and all that stuff. So be forewarned, because I'm on a phone, and this phone's not going to be the best. So fair warning for everybody. The 2012 Ninja Turtle cartoon I thought sucked ass after season 2. And Ted Z2, here's the thing about the 2012 cartoon of Ninja Turtles. Raphael is the biggest fucking sissy on that show. He must be wearing a bunch of pumps, some panties, and get fucked over by his brothers in a Bukaki gangbang. That's how pussified Raphael is on that show. He's a fucking pansy pussy. He might as well be a transvestite from Testicle, Transylvania. That's how much of a fucking pussy Raph is on that show. So I was done with that show. The phone, I don't even remember. I guess I'll show what I've been watching. I've been watching some Inside the NBA because I do watch a little bit of basketball, but I'm not an expert in the slightest, but I do like it. But I like Charles Barkley. I'm a big Charles Barkley fan. The round mound to rebound. I think I've seen that fan trailer of Venom with Dolph Lundgren. That would have been a much better movie than what we got. I would love to have seen that. And yeah, what kind of phone I have, I don't know. I just picked whatever's cheapest. I'm not picky when it comes to phone. If it fucking works, that's all that cares for me. It's not a film for Sopranos fans. I didn't have a favorite team. I mean, the easy answer would be the Chicago Bulls, but that's because everybody was in the Chicago Bulls because of Jordan and Pippen, and then either Horace Grant or when the other three-peat happened, Dennis Rodman. I just don't have time to watch NBA anymore. So I just watch like highlights. So Inside the NBA on YouTube with Charles Barkley, I pretty much watch those. Ben Simmons is a fucking choke artist too. Ted Z Tube. What I mean by Raph is a pussy. He's a pussy. He's afraid of riding horses. He doesn't do anything except the wrong thing. He always does the wrong fucking things on that show. His stupidity mutated Slash. His brothers got fucked up. Everything he did wrong was his own fuck up. And every episode he starred in was fixing his own fuck up. That's literally every episode he starred in. Raph fucked up. How does he fix his fuck up? He's just a fucking pussy in that show. Zombies, I've never seen it. Oh, Anthony, thank you so much for the super chat. Wow. Thanks for the super chat. What do we have here? Anthony says, what are your thoughts on Blair Witch 2? I always thought it was underrated. I feel the opposite. I mean, it's better than the 2016 Blair Witch because that's a piece of shit. Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows I was never a fan of. I mean, I at least appreciated more after Blair Witch 2016, but I could never get into the story. I could never get into the cast. And the twist I thought was kind of like, what? I get what they're trying for, but this should not even been part of Blair Witch. It was just so off the path of Blair Witch that it might as well have been just a separate movie, honestly. So I could not get into Blair Witch 2. Because I'm a big fan of the first film. I'm like, what the fuck? This is barely a Blair Witch thing. This is like a... Yeah, I know what they did. The new James Bond, I could spoil it. I haven't seen it, but I know what it is. Do you want me to spoil the ending of it? people in the chat. Hey, Smokey. Yeah, the 2003 TMNT is my favorite 2003 show. Venom 2. Like I said, what's the point of having a Carnage as PG-13? It's fucking pointless then. Fucking useless bullshit. Yeah, the 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon is my favorite. I think it's the best version, cartoon-wise, of that show, of those characters. Well, Belinda, it wasn't by choice. I didn't do live streams. It's just I have satellite internet, so that makes it impossible to do a live stream. And I just tried this phone out with the StreamYard, and it might not work next time because it's fickle. It might not work in the next 5 minutes, so it is what it is. Are we really surprised by No Time to Die? Did anyone really think that'd be a good movie in this day and age? Really? Did we really think it'd be a good movie? Did anyone really think that? The other TMNT on 2012, Leo was good when it was voiced by Jason Biggs. When it was voiced by Seth Green, he sounded like shit. Mikey, I didn't mind. I warmed up to him. Donnie, they just gave him the biggest cock tease in cartoon history. April loves him, then he doesn't love him, and then loves him. Suck his dick or shut the fuck up, April O'Neil. She's the biggest fucking cock tease in cartoon fucking history. So that's not Donnie's fault. Just felt sorry for the gap tooth prick. Wait, is that? He might as well be a prick because April was a goddamn cock tease on that show. Just fucking do it or get out of the way, goddamn it. Will they, won't they be a couple? Just fucking do it or shit or get off the pot. Power the writer smoking pot. Hi, Flash Flex. Hey, Aaron. Hey, the Invisible Man. Reviewing media, just really off the cuff. There was really no big plan for it. It just, when I first started doing YouTube, I started making like tributes and music videos. It just kind of fell into reviewing. I've never seen that South Park episode, Flash. I've never traveled outside of the country. Well, so far a successful test. I'm sure it'll fuck up in 5 minutes because it's YouTube. I mean, can you really expect anything of YouTube? Alyssa Milano, isn't she like a nut? Ghostbusters Afterlife, I don't really care. I was never one of those guys that I need a Ghostbusters 3. I'm like, it's too late. They're too old. They're like 80 years old. I'm sorry. To me, there's been a fucking, I don't know. I don't care. Michael Jordan is a person. He sounds like a prick, but he's a damn good basketball player. But yeah, I've never traveled outside of the country. I'm probably going to miss questions, so it is what it is. Let's see. Hey, horror boy, I'm going okay. I'm just doing a test on StreamYard on this phone. But yeah, I'll probably fuck up in a matter of minutes. Tom and Jerry were not included in recent Space Jam movie. They're lucky they're not in that piece of shit. It was even worse than the Tom and Jerry movie. That's sad. The Tom and Jerry movie was better than Space Jam 2, so they were in the better movie, sadly. Free healthcare is a good idea. It doesn't matter because it'll never happen, so it's a mootless point, to be honest. There's no way to get a router out here in the middle of nowhere. Fabio met Daniel Harris. Yeah. The Last Dance of Michael Jordan. I haven't seen that documentary. Yeah. Skyfall I did like. But I like a lot of the James Bond films. But the new one sounds like fucking 3 hour travesty. Best theater experience? Seeing Gravity in 3D and Dread in 3D. Uh, Also Rambo 4, especially the 50 caliber ending. That was excellent. The worst? I don't know what the worst was. Bulletproof Monk was bad because three ladies kept talking throughout the entire movie. Granted, the movie sucked, so it actually was not too shabby. But Expendables 2, just my fucking soul died watching it because they take an easy idea and fuck it up. The WWE, I don't even watch WWE anymore. I haven't watched that shit forever. And honestly, I don't think anyone should. If you watch WWE, you'll rot your brain cells with how crap they are nowadays. Thanks, Horror Boy. Free Guy, I did see just on a whim. It was okay, like a 3-star movie. Didn't see Cop Shop. James Bond, fuck. If he dies, he dies. Hitchhiker's Guide? Nah. Hey, Mike. We have Mike OCP in the chat. How you doing, man? Yeah, middle nowhere, southeast Texas. Well, let's be honest. With theatrical movies are dying a little bit. I'm not saying there's a death knell for theatrical, but there's going to be some changes. I mean, the rumors that Paramount's going to be dead. Like in a matter of 5 years, the rumor is Paramount's not going to make theatrical films anymore. They're going to do everything for Paramount Plus, which makes sense because Warner Bros. Is trying to do HBO Max, Disney's trying to get Disney Plus, Amazon, I guess, is trying to buy MGM. So it's all going to be a fucking streaming war. There'll still be theaters, but I don't think it'll be as prominent as the past. Excessive Force, I haven't seen. Three Butt Theater, don't know who that is. Hey, Lucas. Well, I didn't expect this stream to work. So, again, probably bite my tongue, it won't work in 5 minutes. Crazy Razzie, how are you doing? Yeah, Space Jam 2 New Legacy is lazy as fuck. Hey, Mike, good luck on the 90s Ninja Turtles. At least the first two is worth a shit. I like the third one. Oh, thank you, Dean Woods. I don't watch any wrestling anymore. I'm just tired of the shit. Tired of people being fucking demons and burning the goddamn ring, and then they're perfectly fucking fine the next day. There was stupid shit back in the day, and people called it on it. That's why a lot of 90s wrestling, you had fucking Repo Man and Bastion Booger, and then you had Attitude Era, which some of it was good. Hey, Tony, thank you, Tony. I wanted to see Mandy in theaters, would have been great. Yeah, they had Mandy nowhere around where I was at, and it pissed me off. And I really enjoyed Mandy. I really ended up liking that film. I like what Nick Cage is doing. They may not all be successful, but he's at least picking roles that are interesting compared to some of these other guys. Let's go, Brandon. Thank you for the kind words. Let's go, Brandon. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Average, that ain't 20. Don't person. I don't honestly. I just have stuff. That 21 to start 21. Like Land, I like Squad, I like Malignant. I liked Vol. I was five. Yeah, Willow and No Suicide, Malignant, and Boss Level. Abortion. Sup? Both come to the just the other day I had a rom-com called a Christmas. That was on Netflix. See, I told you that would happen. I told you that would happen. See, that's what I mean. But at least it worked for 20 minutes. And yeah, I told you guys that. See, that's what I mean. I mean, I told you it's not going to last that long, just how it is with here. There's going to be freezes and all that stuff with this phone. If I tried the computer, it'd be like 30 seconds. So, just how it is. It's going to happen again, guys. Just be forewarned. Just be forewarned. Again, like I've said, this ain't going to last long. I have not seen any of my favorite films in the theater. Batman, Predator. No, there's nowhere around here that shows them in the theater. Favorite missing in action film? I would say Part 2. Uh, Collector 3 didn't cancel? Good. You don't need a Collector 3. The second one ended it. That's like the best news I've heard lately. Collector 1 and 2 I like. Don't need a fucking third one to screw it up. Climax? I never even heard of Climax. Only in my wet dreams. But Manhunt, I never played the Manhunt games. Isolated area? Yep, it is very rural. Yes, that is correct. That's why the only internet you can get around here is satellite. And it works for uploading videos. It just takes like 2 hours to upload a 10-minute video. Well, okay, in all seriousness, if I have like a 20-minute video, it will take 2 hours and like 20 minutes to upload it. As like a 115 megabyte video. That's what satellite internet is. And the only reason I'm able to do this is because I got a few gigabytes left, and the phone, it's a monthly thing I pay, and I might as well use it up because it redoes it in like 5 days. Many Saints of New York I haven't seen because I haven't gotten into Sopranos. Let's see. I don't watch much of Alice Jones. Let's go, Brandon. I'm not interested in Rocky 4 Director's Cut. I have a good version of Rocky 4 already. I like that it's a long music video. That's what makes it unique. It's like, let's take what makes it unique and make it more There we go. So there'll be little spurts like that, so just be warned, forewarned, guys. So when it does that, just wait for about 30 seconds or so. It's just how it goes. Because at least it's better than nothing. So again, if it buffers, it does that, just bear with me for like 30 seconds or a minute, maybe a minute at most. Just bear with me. So again, if it's frozen, it's nothing I can do. You just have to wait till it catches up. Hey, dude, thank you so much. Love your channel, Matt. I appreciate that. Hey, dude, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I mean, I am eating up the phone data because it redoes it in like 4 days, and I don't need to use my phone in that's 4 days. And again, it renews, and like I might as well use it up because I have like a couple gigabytes left. So why not? Do you still watch Dead Pit? Yeah, I like those guys. Adam's Family 2 animated movie came out. Never saw the first one. Never cared to. Good luck. Good luck, Vaughn. A Clockwork Orange, I think, is okay. Sharkman, but it's not nowhere my favorite Kubrick film. Uh, I haven't worked at Target for like 20 years. Bubble shooter games, I don't know what that is. Hey, Yule, how you doing? Hope you're doing well in the UK. Hey, Marshall Gage, how you doing? Hey, Cornholio. Again, I'm just testing this out just before warning people. There's going to be buffering. There's going to be times where it conks out and it freezes. If you're wondering why it does that, because it's a phone, StreamYard, it's not the best. So just bear with it. Val Kilmer, I mean, it's sad that anyone goes through that. Does excuse him being a dick, though. Missing in Action 3, I don't mind, but I prefer the first two. Yeah, Rocky 4, that's the charm, the music and all that stuff. Let's just suck the charm out and make it normal. I don't understand that approach. Well, Chaz, then why did Tony on his website, on AVGen's website, say it was me who did it? That's what it sounded like to him. Hey, Redemption Films doing all right. Again, this will probably conk out and buffer and freeze because of this internet on the phone, so bear with me on it. Chuck Norris' most underrated movie, I would go with Firewalker. Hey, Mel Blanc. Hey, Lucas Green. Thank you, Kendall. I appreciate it. Portal player, I'm not going to answer about my day job because there's people who don't like me that still watch my stuff. And this is why, for old folks out there that do YouTube, don't ever answer personal questions. Nothing against Portal player, but people who don't like you, they use any tidbits against you. Even if it's not a bad thing, they just, even though they don't like you, they follow you everywhere you go. And they'll copy. I've had people who don't like me when I used to do live streams, download the whole 2 hours and use snippets out of context. That's just what happens. Don't ask me why. Christina Lee's blocked me because I liked a post of someone who liked the remake. Well, then Christina Lee's is being a bitch, honestly. The remake was good. It's better than what the fuck the TV show is going to be. My favorite director is John Carpenter. Do I visit libraries? I do not. There's just really no libraries around here. Pizdow's interview with Dwight H. Little? I did not know he was doing it. That's pretty cool. I hope he asked him about Rapid Fire. Beavis and Butthead 2022 movie. I hope it's not woke. Like a joke. Kendall York. The thing is, when someone asks me to review their film, I'm a bit hesitant because I would be honest and I would feel bad that I was hurting someone's feelings. Like, you're paying me for requests to review your film, but then it's like, well, I don't like it, that I'd be hurting someone's feelings, and I don't know. I feel weird and bad about that. Well, Flash Flex, Adam Marcus is not even that big of a director. Who's he going to tell it to? No one's asking him these questions. And everybody has talked shit about Val Kilmer. Go watch the Island of Dr. Moreau documentary. It's a perfect example. Marlon Brando as a person, I don't know him as a person. Favorite PM Entertainment film? PM Entertainment favorite? It's either Ride with Gary Daniels or Land of the Free with Jeff Speakman. Sarah Connor Chronicles, I don't remember much about. Well, AVGN should fucking do something about these fucking numbskulls ruining his brand. If he wants to put his head in the fucking sand, then that's his fucking problem. Okay, I didn't know I could do that. So I'm learning. Okay, so if I double tap, interesting. Oh, thank you, Tony. Let's see. Caruso liked Val Kilmer. He's one of the only ones. There we go. Thoughts on Eyes Wide Shut? I haven't seen Eyes Wide Shut. I've not seen the film, so I can't say anything much. The Kubrick films I liked are The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Doctor Strangelove. Okay. Blocked from a dating group on Facebook for asking about a person. Wasn't that the point of a dating group? You're supposed to ask about the person? How are you supposed to get to know them? Osmosis? Halloween Kills is woke? Really? What's woke about it? Oh, no problem, Kendall. So it'd be up to you, Kendall. It'd be up to you. There Will Be Blood just doesn't seem like my cup of tea. Kratar Baxley, yeah, he's underrated. Thanks, Lucas Drain. I remember this. Yes. If you don't know what that means, it was a film review of what the fuck was it called? Udi Loves. That's what it was. Udi Loves. Yes. Justice for Pillow Pants. Best character in the movie. Hey, Team Hatchie from Scotland. That's really neat. Never been out of the country. How was it in Scotland? Hey, Retro Scotty, how are you doing, man? I'm not really interested in Venom 2. What's the point of a PG-13 Carnage? PG-13 Carnage film is fucking stupid. Favorite State Pliskin one-liner? He's had a lot that I liked. Welcome to the human race. Call me Steak. The entire world is fixated on all sorts of woke shit. Yeah, I've heard bad things on No Time to Die. Well, there's one guy who dies in it, and you all know who that is. Yeah, Joel Silver has always had an ego. He's always been full of shit. Fuck Clerks 3 and fuck Kevin Smith. That guy sold out that stupid He-Man bullshit. Well, Wes Anderson, I could never get into his movies. I'm sorry. They're not bad. They're just not my cup of tea. Upcoming movie reviews, quite a bunch. We'll say that for a surprise. The first three Child Place films are good. Better than anything fucking Don Fettuccine's done. Cube, I like the first Cube. That's the only good one. Black Mass, never seen. Until Dawn seems like a fun game, but I don't have the system for it. Maybe one day. Death Warrant or Lockup? I would say Lockup. Much better story, better emotional drive, and Lockup. Best horror movies that everyone needs to watch this October? Well, they're the ones everybody already knows about. John Carpenter's The Thing. Can't go on with most of John Carpenter's films. It depends, like, what kind of horror, too. Fun, scary, like the Blob remake from 1988. Like I said, John Carpenter's The Thing. I like action horror, so I would go Predator, Predator 2, Aliens, From Dusk Till Dawn, Feast. Jack Black, I like him, but he has not made a lot of good movies. Are you good at drawing? Not at all. Yeah, James Bond will return to the grave. Hate a movie because there's no F-bombs? They're liars because they probably liked a Disney movie when they were a kid, like Aladdin or The Lion King. Unless I saw a version where Simba said, "Fuck you, Dad," or the genie told Aladdin to go fuck himself. There were no F-bombs in there. Hey, Fabio, how you doing, man? Fab's in the house. How is Fabio doing today? Fuck Venom 2. PG-13 Carnage is bullshit. All of it. It's bullshit. What's the fucking point? People don't care it's PG-13? Well, I don't, to be honest, it doesn't matter because I have my own opinion, and in my opinion, it's fucking stupid. If people liked it, cool. Doesn't mean I thought the first Venom sucked, and that film was a hit, so whatever. Stupid fucking comedy. I'm sorry, when I think of Venom, I don't think of a stupid fucking sitcom comedy. I guess I'm the only one. Can I draw? No, I can't draw. Shallow Hal, I was not a fan of. Christine's a good movie. Channel called Bedtime Stories, never heard of it. The bridge is out. That's when James Cameron made movies before Linda Hamilton took his balls in the divorce. And then he made shitty movies like Titanic and Avatar. He became a sheetard. Fucking Jimmy Tammy. Crackdown, Xbox 360, I've never heard of. New Blade, probably suck ass. Pierce Brosnan, I like Pierce Brosnan. Fettuccine, sure, I'll try it. But yeah, like I was saying, I was watching some Inside the NBA with Charles Barkley while I tried to see if this worked. At the end, if it buffs, if it freezes, it's because the internet, and it'll come back probably like 30 seconds or a minute later. So beware. Beware. I'm going to be missing. There's over 50 people, which is weird because it's like 3 in the morning. I have not seen Venom. I don't. Jose Ballard First off, you have your cap locks on. You might want to take the cap locks off. Also, I haven't worked at Tartar for like 20 years. I haven't worked at Tartar for like 20 years. Idle Hands, hi there. I like the movie Idle Hands. How are you doing? Russell Crowe, I've never met the guy, so I don't know if he's a good guy. Unhinged, I have not seen Unhinged. I haven't met Bill Murray, so I don't know if he's a good guy. Fucking PG-13 carnage. Fucking bullshit. Pierce Brosnan, should he have gotten a fifth film after Die Another Day? I mean, I like Pierce, but World Is Not Enough and Die Another Day are like the two worst Bond films ever. And it's sad because I like Pierce. So I don't know. He'd have to find a good director then. Undisputed 5, no. 4's good enough. I look forward to Scott Adkins' Accident Man 2, because Accident Man's actually a pretty good Scott Adkins film. Favorite Undisputed movie? Probably the second one. Death Race 5, nah. Don't need it. Hey, the horror boy, have a good night. No Time to Die, I don't want to see a 3-hour movie with, well, I guess I won't spoil it. He worked at Target before they went woke. Wait, Target went woke? What happened to Target? Target went woke? What the hell happened there? Target went woke. What happened with that? Target went woke. What the hell? No Time to Die is like 3 hours long. I don't want to waste my 3 hours just to them steal the fucking plot from Metal Gear Solid. Fox Die. If you played Metal Gear Solid, you know what Fox Die is? Then you know what I'm talking about. That's all they did. Thanks, Lucas. I appreciate it. I like this. Why is Matt streaming at 4 a.m.? And I'm like, why am I up at 4 a.m.? Because I didn't think this would work. I was like, it'll probably fuck up. I'll go to bed. Oh, it works? I guess I'll try for a little bit. Free Guy, I saw. It was like a 3 out of 5-star movie. It was okay. Better than some of the shit I've seen, but not great. Wouldn't be in my top 5 of the year. But I've seen worse. Honestly, a better version of it, in a weird way, is Gamer with Gerard Butler. With the whole video game, and it's not the exact same, but most disturbing movies, a Serbian film, which is a piece of shit. Fuck a Serbian film. They'll make another Godzilla movie. I think they're in their plans of doing it. Sean Yun, I don't know about Sean Yun. Yeah, I already know the ending of No Time to Die. Again, they stole fucking Fox Die from Metal Gear Solid to do them in. Do you think Hollywood uses the same actors too much? Yes. Marky Mark and his Funky Bunch, Dwayne The Rod Johnson are just two examples. Viking Samurai, I've only seen a little bit of him. I think The Art of Action is better though. Scott Adkins' Art of Action is way better. Nothing against Viking Samurai. I do disagree with the video he did because the guy's like, "Oh my God, Sylvester Stallone did that kick in Rambo 3." I'm like, no, he didn't. You could clearly see it wasn't Rambo. Stallone did not do a Van Damme kick in Rambo 3. I love the kit, but he didn't do it. That's why you look at the angles, the face is covered the whole time. That's why they pick the shots to cover the face. It's a good kit, but Stallone did not do that kit, despite what the guy was trying to say to sell his book. You could clearly tell it's not Stallone doing that kit. I still love Rambo 3, though. One of the most underrated sequels ever. My second favorite Rambo film. Fucking love Rambo 3. But he did not do that kick. But they found it the right way to hide his face so I could buy into the scene. Top Shop, I did not see. Crater Jake, hope you're doing well. Golden Eye is a good movie. Willy's Wonderland, I did like. Michael Jackson episode Start Raving Dad. Yeah, I liked it. I remember seeing that back in the day. Breaking Bad. No, I just haven't had time. I've just been doing requests. My favorite actress, probably Sandra Bullock. The new Saw film, I didn't see it. Ready Player One, I think is overrated. Yeah, The Green Eye was awful. I don't watch Netflix. If I have to watch a film, I'll try to find it online to stream. Fuck Netflix. Fucking Tooties bullshit. And He-Man. She-Man, she-tard, whatever the fuck you want to call that fucking thing. Fucking she-tarded. She-tarded. Bloodsport 4 is a weird movie. It's a bad movie. Dot Savage, actually, the recent video I did was about Expendables 4. And if you want to hear more of my thoughts on it, feel free to watch that video. I just uploaded it earlier today, actually. I guess technically yesterday. Some of the things Steven Lambert said on Viking Samurai were not true. I would like to get your opinion on that, Fabio, because I think you're pretty damn intelligent on that shtick. Because I buy you more than fucking what the other guy's saying. I really do. I'm not just saying it because me and Fabio are friends. I really do mean that. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that, man. Yeah, I love Stallone. He's not going to do that Van Damme kick in Rambo 3, but they hit it the right way. They hit his face. Why do you call Shang-Chi Bulletproof Monk 2? Why not? It fits. It's a comic book movie with an Asian star, and the motherfucker's like, that's never happened before. The guy, Simu Liu, the stars, like, we have never had an American film based on a comic book where an Asian is the lead. I'm like, yes, we have. It's called Bulletproof Monk, and it sucked. And you're even worse, so you might as well be called Bulletproof Monk too. And because that's not Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi doesn't have superpowers. Shang-Chi is Bruce Lee, Kung Fu. He's doing superpowers like Chow Yun-Fat did in fucking Bulletproof Monk. So technically, if you change three things, it could be Bulletproof Monk too. Just put in some fucking dialogue about hot dogs and hot dog buns, and there you go. An Asian guy who's a comic book movie, the star, and he's got superpowers. Which Shang-Chi didn't even have superpowers in the comics. But he didn't. Again, might as well call it Bulletproof Monk too. Sean Paul Songs, don't know who that is. Love Abbott and Costello. My favorite is Abbott Costello meet Frankenstein. Afflicted sequel. I'd be curious about it. Moving Target, I barely remember. Stephen Lambert did not double Shokasudi as much as he said. Ah, interesting. Was that another interview or a magazine you read or something? Or did Sho Tsuji say something? Stallone definitely did not do that to Rambo 3. Again, I love Rambo 3, but yeah. I have not watched Soccer. Babylon 5 remake? Why? What am I talking about? It's fucking 2021. Of course, that's the why. Rocky 4 Director's Cut, I don't get the appeal. I like Rocky 4 the way it is. Put the time and energy into doing an actual special edition, a documentary with commentaries and interviews. That's my thoughts on that. The new Batman, I like the trailer, but who knows? I'm a bit burned out on superhero stuff. But I did like the Suicide Squad. I didn't see Snake Eyes. I didn't see that shit. The Oscars have always been overrated. To me, they were never a rating in my book. I never liked the Oscars. They've always been full of shit. Did not even know there was a Conan game for PS3. Interesting. I didn't know that. Stephen Lambert brought it up a few times. He did more of the villain in Revenge of the Ninja. Sho Tsuji did pretty much everything on his own. Well, Stephen Lambert wants to sell his book. That's why Viking Samurai, with all due respect, should have called him out a few times. I mean, that's why I get it. He's a guest, but at the same time, that's the tricky thing. If you don't have a guest, you gotta question him on this shit. Like what? But he's there to sell a book. He wants his book sold. They have an agenda. Thanks, Lucas. I appreciate that. Bad Blood is actually one of my favorite Lorenzo Lamas films. No Time to Die? I don't want to watch that. That's a 3-hour movie. Have an ending where they steal fucking Fox die from Metal Gear Solid. I already know how it ends. I don't want to watch for 3 hours. It's 3 fucking hours. Historical time period, the future, honestly. That's more of my cup of tea than the past. The Flash. Here's the thing about The Flash. You know who gives a shit about The Flash? Fans of Michael Keaton Batman. And that's the problem. You're making a Flash movie and no one gives a shit about the title character. Because what's people talking about? They're not talking about what's the Flash going to be doing, who the Flash is going to be fighting, how is the Flash going to be. They're talking about Michael Keaton as Batman, and that tells you everything about the new Flash. And that's not the right decision. Like, come on now. Yeah. James Bond definitely had time to die. Lucas Green, when I watched Bulletproof Month, there were 2, 3 chicks in the front seat jabbering around through the entire fucking film. Granted, the movie sucked, so it wasn't too bad. Frank Dukes said Viking Samurai has no ethics. Well, Frank Dukes should not be talking. He should put up his fucking dukes. Do you like Fast 9? I reviewed Fast 9, Dot Savage. Trust me, I did not like it. But I reviewed Fast 9. Wrath of Man is not getting a theatrical release. Lauren Evidence shitting on Van Damme. Lauren Evidence, no one knows who the hell he is. Except maybe 5 people in the chat. And I like Lauren Evidence. He left a nice comment 5, 7, 10 years ago on my first review of Teen of the Tip Boxers. He was very cool. He was very nice, so I liked him. But let's face it, the movies him and a lot of these other guys got made was because Van Damme's films were successful. If it was for Bloodsport and Tip Boxer, there would not have been that wave of those type of martial arts films in America. Yeah, you had Chuck Norris, but that really kicked the doors open into the 90s. No Retreat, No Surrender 2. One of the reasons it got a sequel because of success, and Van Damme helped with that success. And that really helped Lauren Evidon's career, the few bits of career he had. A24 films are shit because they're pretentious. They care more about cinematography than characters, story, and plot. That's the problem with A24. They want it to look good. Characters, plot, story are way in the fucking background. That's why they suck. I don't want a PG-13 Carnage. What's the point? Hey, fantasy movies. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I haven't played it. I know what it is, though. Yeah, Bond got Fox die. Fucking 3 hours long. A sequel to Ang Lee's The Hulk? Yeah, I would like that. Because I like that movie. I actually like that movie. That does more spirit to the Hulk than what the fuck Disney's doing. Do you know what the Hulk isn't doing? He's not getting breakfast burritos and putting on the Steve Urkel glasses and taking fucking selfies like Disney has done to him. I'm going to offer breakfast tacos, have Steve Urkel glasses, and let's take some fucking selfies. That's what Disney's done. So, Ang Lee's Hulk for the win. Fuck Disney. Hey, how is it in New Zealand? And I missed your name because the chat, the thing jumped on me. Damn it. I'm not subscribed to any services. I watch them thanks to pirates. And you guys know what I mean. I like Desperado. Jeff Wincott made it big as an action star. Big. Well, he was good. I liked him. Last Man Standing is a really good one that he did. Not that Bruce Willis won his. She-Hulk? I don't want to see She-Hulk. Another she-tarded. I like Uncut Gems. That's one of the few ones I liked. I liked that one, and I liked The Disaster Artist. That's the only A20. And there's another one. I think there was like a Robert Pattinson one I didn't mind. There's like 3 of them I didn't mind of A24. Disney's literally the worst company. Yeah. I don't care about Ghostbusters Afterlife because I've not been one of those that's been yearning for their Ghostbusters. And then it's like Stranger Things. I'm so fucking sick and tired of Stranger Things. I didn't think Stranger Things was the bee's knees when I reviewed it either. The first 2 seasons I didn't mind. The third was a piece of shit. Hi, Cartoon Man. How are you doing? Secret Evolution? Yeah. I like Evolution. Underrated film coming out on Blu-ray. Finally. Quick of the Dead. I think I reviewed the Quick of the Dead. I didn't mind it for what it was. It's not my favorite Western, but I thought it was okay. But I think I have a review of it on the channel. The Quick and the Dead. The weather right now is clear, but it'll be cloudy pretty soon. It gets fairly cloudy a lot around here and stormy weather. Overrated film you have respect for? That I have respect for, but I think is overrated. Terminator 2. I like Terminator 2 and I respect Terminator 2, though I think it's a bit overrated, yes, because there's 100 action films I like more than T2. But T2 is a damn good movie. But I like Predator more. I like End of Days more. I like The Running Man more. I like Predator 2 more. Yes, I like Predator 2 more than Terminator 2. I like the first Terminator more because I'm more of a horror action fan. I like the first Terminator. I like the tone and feel of the first Terminator more. T2 is a good movie, but I do think it's overrated. But I do respect it. Thank you, Cat5 Paradise. I appreciate it. Michael vs. Jason. The problem with that is that you have two killers that don't talk. So, like, when they're like, do they just fight one time? Do they fight multiple times? I mean, it would also depend how the characters are, because it would be nice to have characters you actually do give a shit about, because you don't want to be spending the majority of time with them. Disturbing the Peace, never heard of. Good comedians to star in another Ghostbusters, because they're afraid of the backlash, probably what happened in Ghostbusters 2016, because they changed the narrative every 5 minutes as to why people hated that film. Apple Pie. Oh, the new Spider-Man. Not really. Voice cast for Super Mario Brothers. Chris Pratt, I'm fine with. They have not done an animated Super Mario Bros. Movie, so I'm fine with giving it a chance. I still like the old movie though. Well, Indiana Jones, the rumor is going to be a girl replacing him. That's the rumor, is that it's going to be a girl replacing him. Like I said, it's a rumor. Star Trek, I like 1 through 6, and I like First Contact. Thank you, Cat5 Paradise. Bill Hicks. Yeah, pretty damn funny, Bill Hicks. Pretty damn funny. Not my favorite stand-up comedian, but pretty damn funny. Nolan North. Yeah, he would have been better than fucking Sean Astin. Wonder Boys, I haven't seen. Sam Raimi doing Doctor Strange? No, because it's Disney, and I don't trust Disney. One damn bit. Who asked for a Chucky TV show? Don Mancini did, and he got what he fucking wished. Favorite fast food places? McDonald's. I don't mind Burger King either. It depends on my mood. Usually McDonald's, but I like Burger King as well. I appreciate that. I keep forgetting you can do that because I really use StreamYard. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Great. Fucking Seth Rogen. I'm tired of Seth Rogen. Ibrahim El Tayeb. Hello there. Yeah, Apocalypse for Bruce Willis was a fun game, but that ending sucked. Kevin Paul, Sean Astin, I don't know what that movie is. Firestarter, I think I reviewed Firestarter. It's there, but it's not one of Stephen King's better movies. Professionals, never heard of that show. Actually, recently I got a paid request to do the first Fear Street movie, so I'll be seeing that sometime this month. Clerks 3, I have no interest. I have no interest in Clerks 3. Kevin Smith is a fucking sellout after He-Man. Phantom of the Opera 89, I wasn't really that big on it. I reviewed Matt and Me, Doc Savage. Almost every film you talked about, Doc Savage, I've actually reviewed, because I reviewed Fast 9, and I reviewed Matt and Me, and just today I talked about Expendables 4, so I would say feel free to check my channel first, Doc. Mob movie horror film? Well, they did that. It's called Innocent Blood with John Landis directing, which was okay. But they did it with Innocent Blood. I didn't watch much of the Twilight Zone, so I don't have a favorite. Kids, I'm not watching that. That director's a fucking weirdo. Yep, I took the vaccine and I was fine. But I'm not going to fucking yell, you did not take it. I'm not going to do that either. Yes, I took the vaccine. I was fine. But I'm not going to tell anyone what the fuck to do because it ain't my business. It ain't my business. People do what they want. It's not my business. I can't believe there's a Paranormal Fucktivity 7. As if we need another one of the fucking movies. And a Price production, I don't know who that is. The rise of streaming services, inevitable. Like I said, MGM is getting bought out by Amazon. Paramount in 5 years, the rumor is they're not going to do theatrical films anymore. They're going to go to Paramount Plus. Warner Bros. Is trying to get everything on HBO Max. Disney's got Disney Plus. It's just inevitable. Abraham LTF, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Mall, I've heard of, haven't seen. White Man's Burden, I haven't seen. Howling. Hitman's Bodyguard 2, did not see. I did not Savage, I reviewed Howard the Duck, and no, I did not. I did not like it. I'll go with Sonic. Although I grew up with Mario games, but Sonic, I like the design of the character. Lucas, nothing to apologize for. I will look at it when I get done with here. But Lucas is a really good guy. Really good guy. Sonic Hedgehog 2, yeah. What they should do is put it more in Sonic's world, though. They probably won't, but that's what they should do. But yeah, I like the first one, so I'll watch the second one. Do you think the animation in Fast Forward and Back to the Sewer is better? No, to be fair. But I would rather watch them because I like those characters more than the 2012 cartoon. To be fair, no. The animation in 2012 Timothy is better, to be fair. If I'm saying Fast Forward and Back to the Sewer. But I like those characters more. I like those iterations of the Turtles more. Raphael's not a fucking sissy. In the 2012 TMNT, Raphael's a fucking pussy. Afraid of fucking horses and being a fucking pussy. Rob Zombie doing the monsters. I don't want to say fuck every 5 minutes. Tell his dad to go fuck himself. Hercules with Dwayne The Rock Johnson? No. That was a waste of the Hercules concept. It's like, let's take Hercules, but let's not let him do Hercules things until maybe the very end. Then what? Don't make a Hercules movie. It's like a shitty Conan film. Green Inferno sucked. Red Notice didn't look that good, honestly. Well, Porter Player, they're not going to make big budget movies. That's their plan. They want to make medium budget films to settle for Paramount Plus. And if they get their way, there you go. A Price production. I have to look that up. Rad is a fun movie. Which got a Blu-ray for Vinegar Syndrome, but I think it's out of print. Might be getting re-released by another company. But Rad is a fun film. Favorite animated movie? That's hard to choose. That's hard to choose. Uh, I like Dumb and Dumber 2. I reviewed Dumb and Dumber 2, Stranger Boy. I like Dumb and Dumber 2. So I just reviewed that. I don't. Oh no, no, that's Dumb and Dumberer. Sorry, I got confused. That's the Jim Carrey sequel. Fuck, I'm thinking of Dumb and Dumberer, the prequel. That's the sequel. See, the fucking movie made my brain stupid. So there you go. That's how stupid that. Dumb and Dumber 2 is worse because you have Jim Carrey and it's more disappointing. Son of the Maps had no chance. Dumb and Dumber 2 had a chance, and it killed my brain cells as I put it here on camera. Fucking Dumb and Dumber 2. Yeah, I fucked up. I got mixed up with Dumb and Dumber. See, movies so fucking stupid is killing my brain cells. I did get Resurrection on Blu-ray. I just got it in the mail the other day. It's like the only Blu-ray I bought in like the past month or so. Well, not the only, but close. Lou Ferrigno Hercules is kind of fun. King Shark, I think, is better than Groot. I don't want to see a Big Trouble in China remake. Completely pointless. Yeah, I know they're doing a Scream 6. It's coming out next year. Never seen Hexed. Big budget. Can I pay for a review of an album? Uh, the thing is, I would not know how to review an album, so I would do a shitty job of it. Because I don't know how to review a song. I listen to a song, I'm like, it's good, or it's bad. Like I really don't know how to review an album, so I would be ripping you off. Trust me, I would suck at it. That's up to you, but I would probably suck ass on it. I mean, I could fucking lie and go, yeah, give it to me, and then I do a shitty video. Well, normally they are shitty videos, but at least I don't know them until I've done them. Here I know it probably would be shit, so I'd be ripping you off. Dot Savage, I reviewed Alien Covenant. Like I said, Dot Savage, please check my channel. Just type up in the search engine. We, I know they're doing a Lost Boys remake. Favorite AC/DC song? You Should Be All Night Long. Oh, thank you, Toady. Session 9 is still fantastic and horrifying. I agree. Really like that film. Good movie to watch for Halloween. With David Caruso. Good movie. Let's see. But yeah, Emperor Nil, I don't. That's up to you. But I don't. How to review an album? This song's good. This song sucks. That's not really much of a review. I don't have a favorite fantasy film. First Jack Reacher's okay, but the sequel sucked. I reviewed The Invisible Man. Savage. Don't Breathe 2. No, I did not see it because I thought the first film sucked. And I don't understand why you're making a guy that tried to take a turkey baster and shove it up a woman's pussy into a hero. That makes no goddamn sense to me. So already the movie lost me. Oh, thanks, Pete. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Something wild I've never seen. Teen Slayer, actually, today I just uploaded a video on Expendables 4. Feel free to check it out. I just uploaded it earlier today, yesterday. But yeah, feel free to check that out. There's a couple funny stuff in that video. Japanese anime, I reviewed a couple. I like Akira. I like Ninja Scroll. I'm not subscribing to the services. I'm using Mr. Pirate. Thanks, Dot Savage. Free Guy is okay, but it's not great. It's like a 3-star movie at best. I hated historical figure that's most interesting to you. If I hate them, I just none, honestly. All Nightmare Lawn doesn't sound familiar. But yeah, AC/DC, my favorite band. You Shook Me All Night Long is my favorite song of theirs. Oh, okay, Portal Player. I get you. I get what you mean. The reason I don't do this is because I don't want to support these fucks. Because I think they're doing a shit job with their product. Thanks, Real Logan. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you. Blood In, Blood Out, I didn't see because I looked it up and it's like 3 hours long. I'm like, I'm just not interested right now. Favorite TV show in the 90s? There probably was the X-Files. Probably was the X-Files. Then they fucked up with the reboots. Not reboots, what do you call it? The revivals. Should still make a Rambo 6. He should not have made a Rambo 5. Rambo 5 was fucking stupid. That little Rambo 6. Don't need a Rambo fucking 6. Faces of Death, those are bullshit movies. I like Sanford's Son, I liked that. Favorite creature feature monster movies? Leviathan from '89, the Blob remake from '88, John Carver's The Thing, Tremors, Aliens, to name a few. G.I. Joe, I remember liking the cartoon. I did not mind the animated movie. From Beyond is okay, but to me, nowhere near as good as Reanimator. Least favorite actor working today? Um, I don't know about least favorite. I don't know if I have a least favorite. I like Revenge of the Nerds. I think the first one's the best. I didn't play much of Splinter Cell, but why not give Michael Ironside since he voiced the character? Give Michael Ironside to be the hero. I would be down for that. Do you think home video rentals with all the cult films with their fun artwork is a little bit of a lost art? Yeah, because what they did was after Scream, they thought they just want to see people's faces on the poster, and then all this crappy Photoshop of people's faces, and then I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just take cool artwork and they make these generic fucking covers. I mean, how? Because they think people don't want to see paintings. Because if people see a painting, they won't buy it. This is how stupid the industry is. That's how fucking people got and rented them in the first place back in the 80s and 90s. That's why they rented them, because they thought the cover looked cool. Take that to the fucking same principle, but they think, well, kids nowadays, they don't like that shit. Because they're fucking stupid. Worst unmasked Jason look, Jason Takes Manhattan. If not John Carpenter, who would get to direct a Dead Space movie? Don't make it then. Spider-Man 3 or Titanic? Spider-Man 3 would be a worse, harder sit through. I like Flight of the Navigator. I saw the documentary that the lead kid that went through all the trouble and he went to jail, but he cleaned up, he got his life together, and is actually a good. If you go watch Life After the Navigator, it's a documentary about the kid who starred in it. It's a really heartfelt documentary. Highly recommend it. They don't sympathize with the blind man in Don't Breathe 2. Yes, he saves a little girl, but when he's dying, he says, I'm a rapist and a murderer. But again, that doesn't make sense where, again, he was full front ready to shove a turkey baster full of cum up a woman's pussy, but now he's a redemptive art? Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Bit too far off the beaten path. When you try to rape a woman with a turkey baster full of cum, that redemption's kind of out the fucking door. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm like, nope, check me on that. Yeah, there's the other He-Man cartoon that looks bad as well. No more Conan films. Just let it go. Let it rest. Are you scared about getting older and older? Isn't everybody? Christopher Nolan horror film interests you? No, because it'd probably be boring. I'm not a fan of Ghost Dog. I do love Blind Fury, though. What about? But I'm sure they did that with permission, not when tied up and ready to be raped with a fucking turkey baster full of cum. They're trying to remake Big Trouble in China. It's fucking useless. John Carpenter, why did he stop directing The Ward? Probably because he got tired of the system. They were not knocking down his door, and he wants to relax and smoke weed and play video games and play his music. Which maybe that's for the better. Instead of having 5 bad John Carpenter films, just let him have fun and enjoy his retirement. He can't make movies forever. Dodge Savage, I reviewed Black Widow. Every film you're asking about is a film I reviewed. Black Widow, I just reviewed a month ago. Corbin Nash, I reviewed Corbin Nash. It sucked. American Animals, not interested. Hitch in the Dark, not really interested, man. I've heard of the film. I'm not into those giallo movies, except maybe Deep Red. I like Deep Red. Hotel Transylvania, bullshit. Adam Sandler needs to do more movies like Uncut Gems. That's what he needs to do. Get the fuck away from these comedies. He really needs to get the fuck away from them. Tony Moran, I don't know much about what he's done. Happy Death Day, Freaky crossover. No, they are fine on their own separate venues. Yeah, most of John Carpenter films did flop. That's another reason. Did not watch Kim Possible. Giallo, never saw. Yeah, Adam Sandler. I don't know what the fuck Adam Sandler lost. But do more films like Uncut Gems, man. That was a good one. Final Girls are freaky. I would go with Final Girls. Because I thought the story was a little bit more heartfelt. Have you seen the New Moons? I have not. Favorite Norm Macdonald comedy? He didn't do a whole lot that he starred in. Didn't he only do like 2 movies he starred in? Didn't he only do Dirty Work and Screwed? Is that the only 2 films he's done for people in the chat with Norm Macdonald? Didn't he only star in 2 movies? Yeah, he's done cameos, but I mean like as the star. I think he's only done 2 movies. Ideas I would choose Dirty Work over Screwed. Best Adam Sandler film? To me, it's Happy Gilmore. The worst one is probably Jack and Jill. No, Going Overboard. Going Overboard is easily his worst one. Killer Comes from Outer Space. I like the movie. My Words, My Lies, My Love. Doesn't sound like my kind of movie. Netflix doing a Howling remake? Why am I not surprised? Enola Holmes? What's that? Thought you said Ebola Holmes. I'm like, is Sherlock Holmes as Ebola? Good. Fuck J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams is upset because he didn't enjoy Star Wars films. J.J. Abrams doesn't know who I am. I I reviewed Hubie Halloween. It was a piece of shit. The reviews on the channel sucked ass. Unless you want to see fucking Steve Buscemi shit on newspapers because he thinks he's a fucking dog. Or werewolf, I should say. If you want to see that, there's Hubie Halloween. Piece of shit. I like Norm Macdonald. He wouldn't be my favorite comedians, but I like him. Sadly, he's gone. Did not see Tomorrow War. Cursed. Cursed sucked. Sally makes a good Dracula? No. He doesn't make a good comedian nowadays, let alone a good Dracula. Sherlock Holmes' sister. I didn't know he had a sister. The new Bond film? No, I didn't see it because I don't want to sit 3 hours to see James Bond die from Fox die they stole from Metal Gear Solid. I did not like the first Venom, and I don't want to see a sequel where Carnage is PG fucking 13 pussified. Blob 88, it is awesome. I agree. Yeah, go watch that movie instead. Don't watch the new James Bond film. Go watch that movie instead. Go watch the Blob remake. Dracula, Dan loving it, getting a Blu-ray from Scream Factory. Okay, I like that movie. I didn't watch Venom 2. I have no desire to see it. What's the point of seeing a PG-13 Carnage film and a Venom that's a shitty comedy? Venom should not be a sitcom comedy where Venom's gay for Eddie Brock. Venom, just go suck Eddie Brock's dick already. Have a fucking Venom gay porn film. Because that's what you want to do, Venom, I could tell. You want to fuck Eddie Brock in the ass. Just do it and get it over with. Stop fucking pussyfooting around. Venom wants to suck Tom Hardy's dick. Just fucking do it and get it over with. Did you know that's what the fucking thing is? Project Power, I haven't seen it. Most underrated Bond film, Tomorrow Never Dies. The theme from the 50s I like more than the Blob from the 50s. I don't know what they'll do with the new James Bond. I have no idea. Or idea. If you could turn invisible, what would you do? Probably get a shitload of money. The symbiote might as well be gay. So the way Venom acts, he doesn't act like Venom. He acts like a fucking kid ready to suck Eddie Brock's dick. Yum 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 yum. Fucking hell. I wouldn't be surprised they turn everybody else fucking gay or bi in comics. Sure, they'll turn Venom bi for fucking Eddie to make all the fucking deviant art people happy. The old guard never saw it. Favorite movie vehicles? Probably the one from Cobra that Stallone drives. I don't know what they'll do for the next James Bond. I have no idea. Stream 3 or Child's Play 3? I'll go with Child's Play 3. Stuff should be banned, blacklisted by today's standards. How about anything dealing with woke? We could ban that shit. Quantum of Solace is okay, but very flawed. Well, they made Venom into a shitty sitcom comedy. I don't remember Venom being a shitty sitcom comedy. Again, the way they act to each other, they might as well be a fucking bosom buddies. You might as well have the bosom buddies fucking theme song playing. All two of you that remember that show. Well, there may be more. Tom Hanks. Is it Tom Hanks? I don't even remember the fucking show. Favorite Bond villain? Donald Pleasance, which was the inspiration for Dr. Evil. Peter Griffin is way worse than Homer Simpson. Thank you, Emerald 14. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, Jason Kemp, I did like Nobody. I did like the new Suicide Squad. I liked Boss Level. So that's a couple action films this year I liked. Love the John Wick films. So there's a couple out there. 90%. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know why. It's not my fault. I wasn't even there. Owen, I wasn't even there. Well, based on the video I did recently, yes, I definitely agree with that. Favorite Bond soundtrack? I like the song from The Spy Who Loved Me. I would say that's my favorite song. The Spy Who Loved Me. The most surprising movie you've seen get a Blu-ray? The fuck is Star Crystal with a goddamn orange blob killing a group of people and then reading an electronic Bible and becoming a Jehovah's fucking Witness and apologize for killing the crew. And the two remaining crew go, yeah, that's okay. You killed our crew, it's okay. And giving them a fucking ship to fly away while a Crystal from a Star song plays and the singer is one of the voices from Scooby fucking Doo. That gets a fucking Blu-ray. But we can't have a Blu-ray of The Hitcher in the US or other Watchers or Watchers 2 or 10 other films I can name. Gleam in the Cube, that's another one. Most underrated Bond film, Tomorrow Never Dies. Funny about, well, Uwe Boll, number one, I'm uploading a review of one of his movies sometime maybe tomorrow, the other day, and I was in an Uwe Boll documentary. Yes, I was for 10 seconds, but I have been in an Uwe Boll documentary. Did anyone know that? I sure as fuck didn't. I was told after the fact because someone saw it and then went, "I saw you on there." I went, "What? Really? That's funny. No one told me about it. When the fuck did this happen?" But yeah, there's a documentary on Uwe Boll and I'm in it for like 10 seconds. So go fucking figure. I reviewed the Jeepers Creepers films. I'm not a fan because the director's a piece of shit. And he put his fucking sick fantasies into the movies. So he's even more of a piece of shit for doing that. I'm not watching Matrix 4 in the theater. Fuck that. Velvet Goldmine, never saw it. Favorite Godzilla movie? Uh, I don't know about favorite. Oh, GMK. GMK. Dark Side of the Ring, some interesting series. It's about 4 in the morning. I'll probably head out in a little bit. I didn't know. No, this. I thought this was only going to last 5 minutes because I figured would that work. Oh wow, thank you. Titanic discussions. What was the most pleasantly surprised you were at how good a film was? For me, it was Mad Max Fury Road. Well, it definitely wasn't that. I don't take a little bit of time to answer this, folks, because $20, that's a lot of money. So sorry for folks in the chat. It's going to take a bit for me to answer. I think that's the least I can do. Titanic discussions. There's a Titanic channel. No shit. What else would it be, Matt? Sorry. Pleasantly surprised were how good a film was. To name a couple, Captain America, because of like Chris Evans, the guy who was Casey Jones in that 2007 CGI movie. But I'm like, oh, he was actually a really good Captain America. I'm impressed. World War Z. I thought World War Z was going to be a piece of fucking shit because the trailer sucked. I really enjoyed World War Z. I think it's way fucking better than Army of the Dead. Way fucking better than Army of the Dead. I love World War Z. Pain and Gain. It's Michael Bay, it's Mark Wahlberg, it's The Rock. That's a pretty damn funny movie, Pain and Gain. So yeah, World War Z, Pain and Gain, The Purge 2 with Frank Grillo, Purge Anarchy, because I hated the first Purge. But I'm like, wow, this sequel's actually pretty damn decent. So to name a couple. So yeah, I did. Those were a couple that I did like. That was pretty damn good. Yeah, I liked Malignant. Malignant was okay. That's another surprise. Malignant. Did not think it would be as good as I thought it would be. Malignant was pretty damn good. Yeah, Joker. Yeah, that's another one too. Joker. I'm like, you know what? Because a lot of movies get hyped. She liked it. Got the Blu-ray over there. I liked Joker. So that's another one. I liked Edge of Tomorrow, but I don't know if I would say I was surprised that I liked it. I don't agree with that at all. I like Batman Returns. I think it's a damn good movie. So I don't agree with that. I mean, the plot in that is similar to plots of Batman the Animated Series, which is a good show. Uh, it's okay, but I think the first two are better, honestly. Uh, yes, fuck Parasite. That's another request. It's going to be an unpopular one because I think that movie sucked ass. It's boring as fuck. It's pretentious as fuck, and it did not deserve all the fucking Oscars. Let me ask you, what's the fucking point of winning a Best Picture and a Best Foreign Picture? Isn't that redundant? If that's the case, why do you have a Best Foreign category if it can win the Best Picture as well? Does that mean all films go under Best Picture category? If that's the case, then get rid of the Best Foreign film. So the fact it won both, I'm like, you guys are trying really fucking hard. Yeah, that was another film I was surprised by. That, despite its flaws, White House Down was entertaining, dumb, but fun escapism. I do not believe in ghosts. I want to, but I sadly do not. Yeah, fuck Parasite. Uh, I agree with all that, yeah. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying that when I upload the review, but fuck it. Won't be the first or last time. The Host 2006, that's another film I never understood the hype for it. There's other monster films I enjoy more. Tremors, Tremors 2, Leviathan, Feast. Plenty of other monster movies I enjoy more. Eagle Eye, I liked Eagle Eye. I liked Eagle Eye. Memories of Murder, I haven't seen it. Uh, I did not see many scenes of Newark because I would be lost because I don't know much about Sopranos. I've seen maybe the first episode. That's it. So I'm the last guy to ask about Sopranos. Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate it. It depends if I have time, but I've just been very busy with requests. No, it would have made. You know what would have made me less mad? Not having a stupid fucking plot and having characters I give a shit about. That movie made so many leaps of logic. The fact it won an Oscar for Best Script is fucking insulting to a lot of films that deserved it. Searching with John Cho deserved that. Jacob's Ladder from 1990 deserves that. Not a fucking film where a rich family is so fucking stupid they don't notice that they're living above a goddamn catacomb of tunnels. That some fucking old ass guy is living there for 4 years, going up to steal food, and no one notices for 4 years. How does a rich family, I don't care how fucking rich they are, if you're rich, you don't notice shit. That's how you stay rich, because you notice shit is taken. If you rich people are the people that notice that shit more, because they're stingy as fuck. That's why they stay rich. And they're not going to notice that food's taken out of their fridge and a guy's living in their basement for 4 years. Get the fuck out of here. Get and this won an Oscar for best screenplay. Get the fuck out of here. Put down the fucking Kit Kat you're smoking. Or give me a piece of that Kit Kat bar you're smoking. Get the fuck out of there. What the fuck does that shit? How the fuck does that make a goddamn lick of sense? But it won best fucking picture and best foreign picture. And if it was another movie, people would call it out. There are plenty of films I have that have dumb shit in it too, but people call it out. But this film, the blinders are on for some fucking reason. Because an Asian person directed it, I don't give a fuck. If an alien directed it, it's just my own. How you smoke a Kit Kat bar quickly? Because it'll melt in 5 seconds and it'll melt in your hand. So you gotta smoke it quickly because it'll melt and burn your tongue. God damn it, man. Fucking stupid. Fuck Parasite. It's a leech on my ass. Overrated as fuck. Uncut Gems, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Joker, 1917, all tremendously better movies. And they lose to this piece of fucking boring shit. That's stupid as fuck. Biff. Uh, Actually, it would depend what movies they are, because I might already have them. I wouldn't want you to waste money on shipping for movies I already have, because I would feel bad. I would feel bad for that. So, but I'm going to head on out. It's about 4:11 in the morning. I was doing this for 5 minutes. I thought, because I figured this would not work, but StreamYard actually worked out. I don't know if it'll work out again, but for this night, at least one time it worked. So who knows? Maybe because it's late at night, so everything is fine. Because sometimes with internet service, it seems like late at night is better, but then most people are sleeping. But so I gotta head on out. But thanks to over 60 people were watching, that's pretty damn cool. So, Biff, uh, the Send movies. How about this? Uh, Go to a recent video I've done. If you have an email, type it in there, and then I'll copy it and I'll delete it real quickly. So that so that's up to you, Biff. If you have like the newest video I've done, feel free to send in what your email. I can email you and go from there if you wish to. If not, I don't blame you. But yeah, thank you everyone out here. From Mel Blanc to Doc Savage, Total Meltdown, Goblins, Johnny, Damien, Pete, A Gunman Production, Jason, Meadowland, JSD, Broad Stipe, Idle Hands, and Jason Kemp, Meadowland, and much more. Four Master Yoda, Jeremy Power, James Davidson, yeah, and much more. Four Master Yoda. Thank you guys. Uh, yeah, thank you guys for doing that. The shadow knows. Um, Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do what I can with what I got. So you guys take care. Stay tuned. You know me. I'll be uploading like 2, 3, 4 videos a day. I know it's overwhelming, but I just do that because if someone sends in a paid request, I don't want them to wait too long. I figure if it's up there, it's better than just staying on my computer. So stay tuned, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching, and more videos to come. We'll see you guys later. Ciao.